Hey everybody, welcome to the fourth week of the Omer together, the week of Netzach. Really cool to be doing this together, to gather tonight and to have this opportunity to reflect on what the week of Netzach is about, and then to count the Omer and to go into the next day. And then I'll give an intention about what we can carry into the next day of the Omer. So for right now, we're still in the 23rd day of the Omer, and we'll enter into the next day in a little bit. So the week of Netzach. The week of Netzach. Netzach refers to the spiritual emanations and qualities of endurance and vision and eternity. Netzach Netzachim. Netzach reminds us that eternity exists in the present moment, that everything that ever happened created this very moment, and everything that ever will be goes forth from here. So Netzach calls forth the awareness of absolute interdependence and connection with all being and with all life. To know ourselves, to feel ourselves not as separate and blocked off, but to know ourselves and feel ourselves as part of the mysterious universal unfolding, to know and feel ourselves in relationship to the trees and the birds and the butterflies, to feel ourselves in relationship to the waters and the mountains and the rivers, to feel ourselves in relationship with the people that we know and the people we have no idea who they are either. To know ourselves that we are absolutely interconnected with all life. And because of that, everything we do matters. Everything we do creates the world for those who will come after us. Everything we do, the choices we make, the things we do, the things we don't do, the decisions, the way we treat each other, the way we treat the land, creates the world for the people who will call us ancestor. Netzach says, live in this awareness. Live in this awareness of complete interdependence, and let this awareness guide your actions. And Netzach says, act. Bring yourself into the world. Bring yourself into the world with tzedek. Bring yourself into the world with a sense of righteousness, not self-righteousness, a sense of doing what is right, doing what is aligned, doing what will bring good. And bring yourself into the world with love, with chesed. Bring yourself in the world aimed at creating a more just and peaceful existence. And bring yourself into the world with the aim of bringing forth more love. And Netzach reminds us that everything we do matters. That it's really important not to compare ourselves. Oh, this person is doing that and that's so great. And this person is doing that and that's so great. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything that is not helpful to us or to anybody. Netzach says, honor yourself, honor your offerings, and live fully so you can live fully in relationship with all life. And Netzach teaches us to act for the sake of good, for goodness itself, to act for the sake of good, unattached to outcome, to act for the sake of good, even when we don't see the results we long for, to act for the sake of good, for goodness' sake. And in doing so, we enrich our lives, and we enrich the lives of all those that are here and will come. To act for justice, to act for love, to know that everything we do matters, and every act of kindness makes a difference. Every act of love makes ripples that endure. Every act of generosity, every act of vulnerability and strength creates ripples that go far beyond anything we will ever see. And Netzach says, be strong. Let your hearts be strong and courageous and act for good. And when it's really difficult, when we feel like we can't, then allow the flow of chesed. Allow the flow of love, allow the flow of compassion to hold us and to guide us until we're ready to stand again. This week in Netzach urges us to feel ourselves as part of the universe, and with that, to feel the power of the universe within us, not to make us like all puffed up, but to make us strong and to make us able and to make us effective to bring goodness forward. Nitzach nitzachim, to feel the strength of the universe going through our veins, the strength of the universe in our bones and in our blood, the strength of the universe that helps us realize we're in connection with all. And let that guide us. Let that guide us in acting for love and acting for justice, and knowing, again, that everything we do matters. And everything we do creates the world for the people who will come after. Netzach says, act with kindness and love. This endures and creates beauty and goodness even when we don't see it. So let's take a few breaths, welcoming the week of Netzach again and again. And let's take some breaths, giving thanks for this day that's been, for this 23rd day of the Omer that's been. Give thanks for the gifts we encountered. Give thanks for experiences and visions and sights and smells and sounds. Acknowledge that could have been difficulty today and pain and trials. Let us give thanks. Hear the call of the psalmist, Zechayom Asadonai Nagila V'Nismachabo. This is the day. This is the moment right now. And right now is eternity. Everything that ever happened created this moment. Everything that ever will be goes forth from here. And this week of Netzach reminds us to sit into eternity and feel ourselves as part of all that is. So a few more breaths. And let's stand and count the Omer together going into the next day. So I'm going to lift this up so I can stand. I invite you to stand as well and feel our feet connected to the ground. Bring ourselves to an awake and upright posture, standing posture. Breathe into the bottom of our feet, connected to the earth. Shoulders back so the heart space is open. Hands open. And crown aligned with the mystery. And we say, here we are, ready, willing, and able to count the Omer. Just as we're called to do, to unify the name Yud He Vav He in love and awe through all the worlds. Yehi Noam Adonai Eloheinu Maseyadenu Kanana Lenu Maseyadenu. May the mystery come through the work of our hands, and may the work of our hands bring forth goodness and love. We say the bracha, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam. Share Kedishanu B'mitzvotav V'tzivanu Al Sfirat HaOmer. Hayom, today is the 24th day of the Omer. That makes 3 weeks and 3 days of the Omer. Rabbonu Shalom, you called us to count the Omer in order to cleanse, heal, and purify and sanctify us and all the worlds. By the merit of the Omer that we counted tonight, may there be cleansed, healed, sanctified, everything that's in the realm of Tiferet, Shebenetzach. And through this, may abundant bounty flow through all the worlds, bringing blessing and healing to every level of Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, every level of body, mind, and soul in us and in all being, in the holiness of the Elyon. Amen. Selah. Amen. So welcome to the 24th day of the Omer. Tiferet Shebenetzach. Beauty. Beauty and harmony within eternity. Whoa, that is quite a call. That is quite a call here. So as we go into this 24th day, let's set an intention to notice and just be with the beauty of the earth. To take some time, just look at the spring, to see the trees, the birds, the sky, our hands, to feel the natural created world and the harmony that exists. I know sometimes it is so difficult to feel the harmony of creation, the harmony of the world. There's so much discord. And that's Tiferet Shebenetzach calls us, begs us, implores us to feel the harmony, to hear the songs of the earth, to hear the songs of the trees and the birds, and to hear the songs of our souls. And let that go forth. Let that go forth for love. On this 24th day of the Omer, let's see the beauty and let's be the beauty. On this 24th day of the Omer, let's act with great kindness and stretch towards generosity. On this 24th day of the Omer, let us remember that everything we do makes a difference. And let us open our hands to each other. And when the difficulty comes rushing in and the heart gets scared or constricted or afraid, let's turn to ourselves with love. Let's turn to ourselves with graciousness. Let's breathe in the beauty that exists even when we don't see it. And ask the beauty and the harmony of the world to strengthen and sustain us so we can bring forth our blessings for the well-being of all. Happy 24th day of the Omer to everybody. Wishing you love and blessings and strength as we journey through this week of Netzach. May we have moments of beauty and moments of wonder. May we have moments of strength and moments of courage. May we have moments when we realize that we are here with all being and that the love and the strength of the universe moves through us. With great love and blessing, shalom to everybody. Thanks so much for being together tonight. And next week, I'm going to be traveling, and a very good friend of mine and a wonderful Rabbi Danielle Parmenter, will be leading this call and journey into the following weekend. I invite you to join with her. She's awesome and has some great teachings. And then I'll be back the following time for Yesod. All right, blessings and love to all. Shalom.